Hello, everybody. Back here again for another vlog a day. And today is Saturday, the 23rd. And today was a gorgeous day weather-wise. Absolutely beautiful. I can't believe the weather down here sometimes. You really just kind of end up taking a lot of things for granted and you don't really, yeah, you shouldn't. So it is what it is. Absolutely beautiful weather. So damn gorgeous. I got it this morning way earlier than I should have been. I was up a couple different times. Had the pups here. Ended up with 4 dogs here instead. There's supposed to be upwards of 9. We had people canceling out. Some dogs got adopted. Other people's trips changed. Just a lot of stuff going on. So the one was a day trip, that kind of thing. So it wasn't a big deal. But I had a couple dogs that were supposed to be here for like 10 days, and I was kind of, I don't know. I was planning that's one reason why I built the extra fence and stuff to let the dogs have access. When I was supposed to have my dogs, I couldn't take them all to the beach and the dog parks and stuff. So I spent the money to build the fence, but they didn't show up. So it is what it is. I ended up having the dogs barked throughout the night, which always usually the first night happens when I have other dogs here. So I went ahead, got up though, got things taken care of when I got all the dogs done up with, loaded the car up the rest of the way, and headed over to DeLand to fill some of my vending machines, take care of the route there. Got there, took care of it. Had to go to Sam's Club first. Sam's Club went well. It's amazing you get there before they actually open it up to the general public, like a business side, early in the morning. Was so much better. Oh my lord, it's so much easier. And I do the pre-order on the app, and I just go pick up my stuff. I had to go pick up a couple of things, looking for like some stuff for Karen. We need some stuff for the house. I didn't bother ordering, so I went ahead and just walked to the store real quick, grabbed those, in and out there in like a half an hour, which is way less than I need to be. Like I'm talking back up on the road in less than a half an hour. So worked out great. Got to the spot, filled my vending machine. Took a little while. It's kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. Just learning. I tried a new technique, which worked out better, but still not perfect. Got some learning curves to do. Headed to the other location, and I know it's a government location with gated thing. I know we've been there after hours before. Call number, let you in. And this guy was like an idiot, and he's like, "Oh no, you can't come in here and stuff," and blah blah blah. So I was like, "Whatever." So I figured I'd go back. I can't go there till like Wednesday. I think it is. They're gonna be back open because of the holidays. So oh well, it is what it is. From there, headed back home. Got a call actually, wanting somebody wanting to know if I could watch their dog. I guess their dog was kicked out of another daycare, another dog setting place. Um, I'm like, well, they getting kicked out for? And she said it was because they had too many dogs and other things stuff, and their dog was supposedly barking too much and that, and their dog was getting beat up and picked on too much. And I was like, assuming your dog's not aggressive, there's really no reason why we can't make this happen, because I've got a couple other dogs. I cannot guarantee nothing, so bring them down and we can see. But it's like a 2-hour drive back up to get their dog and whatnot. They got here and I told them, I said, the dogs play rough. Dogs are going to chew on each other. I have, 3 hyper active dogs. These actually two right here, which is Boss and Sadie. Those two are just super high energy, super playful, super friendly. Like I let them play with my the adopted, the 17-year-old, 18-year-old Japanese chins that I'm basically babysitting also. No issues. Like they once in a while get a little bit of like they get stepped on a little bit, but there's no aggression, no nothing going on. They play. They play like puppies, especially with other dogs. So they finally went up there. They'll be back in a couple hours. They had to drive. It's like, I don't know, 2 hours up, 2 hours back. They show up like 7 hours later, 8 hours later. I don't know what the hell their thing is. They're weird people. They get here. They're just that high maintenance type, stressed out people, which is so annoying. And they got here and stuff, and it's going to go. They brought the dogs outside, and the dogs kind of roughhouse with them. And next thing you know, their dog's a back player. The dog rolls over and fights on the ground, and they freaked out. So like 2.5 hours later, they finally leave, and I'm like, they're like, I don't know. I'm like, hey, if you don't feel comfortable, feel free, peace out, kind of thing. I said it numerous times. They were here to the point that I literally put these 2 dogs outside while I was trying to let them just realize that, hey, everything's gonna be fine if things continue. I've got a shot collar if Boss is a little bit too ornery, which Boss was the one that's kind of there and stuff. And their dog, I let them play, and their dog was like snipping and like biting at the dogs, and then like would, as soon as the dog would turn at them because it was being on the ornery side, it would like roll over its back, and then like the dogs were like playing and stuff, like, hey, you can't play it rough, and they're like, oh my god, they're like freaking out. I'm like, you need to just go away, and they finally left. They were gone about 7, 8 minutes, and things were calming down. Like the energy, the people were gone, the dogs were chilling out. Their dog was barking like super high pitched, annoying barking, but it chilled down. It finally had really kind of settled down a little bit, And 8 minutes, 9 minutes in, the door is knocked the door. They pull back up and they're like, "Oh, we just can't do it. We can't leave him here. We can't blah blah blah." So I had to give him back all that crap. And I told the guy, I said, "Okay, leave the door shut." Cause I have a double gate, like a gate and a door. I'm like, that door needs to stay shut. Why open this gate? Cause I don't want other dogs out here. You can knock it off, kind of thing. The guy opened the door and the fly walked around. I just like, don't open my damn door. I'm like, I'll bring this stuff out to you. I'm like, holy crap. Cause I'm like, every time I would go to open the gate, he would open the door, and I was like, okay, you people are not intelligent. Like they're just super stressed out, super freaked out people, and just it was so damn annoying. So I lost like hours of my life there, and I literally gave myself a stress headache right behind my left eyebrow that was just super annoying. Like I was just like, this got to go away. So I realized I was so concerned about the dogs and the dog safety and thing. I was like, the dog would have been fine. It was the people. They had the horrible victim mentality, energy they're putting out, and just it was awful. And this is the third place their dog wasn't safe. Their dog was being beat up. 3 separate locations now. I think that's well, actually, it would be the 5th overall, but they said it was the 3rd that this trip that this has happened. And I'm just like, yeah, maybe it's your dog. You know, because they're like telling me, oh, when you put her to bed, you got to say this to him, you got to say that to him, and then we say this, and he goes to bed, then we tell him this little thing, and I'm like, it's a dog. He doesn't know what the fuck you're saying. But I was like, whatever. So yeah, I have to learn to give up on people a little sooner. It was ridiculous. So went ahead. They finally left. We went ahead, got a couple of things done. We got the house was they're all had a day waiting for them to get here. Got a bunch of cleaning done, a bunch of organizing done, a bunch of things put away and stuff. Just a lot of that going on. They finally left. We ate. I got my run in. Karen made some beautiful, like just fried up some ham. We got free ham from her work, so she pan fried up some ham, heated it up. Also, some cheesy scalloped potatoes, which I'm a potato fan. I love potatoes, so went ahead, had that for dinner, chilled out a little bit, just kind of de-stressed, and trying to figure out what we're doing tomorrow. And that we got a couple things we got to take care of. Tomorrow, I did get my fish tank filled up, got it running. I'm just gonna go freshwater for right now. Just it is what it is. I'm just gonna go freshwater, and hopefully something be open. I was gonna go do that today, but the people with their dog, I was waiting around for them because they kept getting things pushed back. Oh, we'll be there at this time. We'll be there at this time. Be there at this time. They're just, yeah, it was what it was. So it is, yeah. It is what it is. Live and learn. Like my whole thing, I said I'm all about taking care of like the dogs. I need to kind of just not worry about that so damn much. But some people are unable to be helped. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to y'all soon. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Oh, one other thing, we had somebody wanted to invite somebody else to our house, and they talked to Karen while the dogs were here, so I wasn't able to answer it. She said, yeah, that's no problem. And it's one of those things where the person never goes anywhere, but they feel like they have to invite them to things. And I found who it was, and I'm like, no, this person's a drug addict, thief that I can't have around. They've stole from our property before, not our house, but another place and stuff. And I'm just like, no. I told her, I said, I'll take care of this. I said, I'll pay to go to Denny's or something. I'm not having that person in our house. If you don't want to be, hey, they can't come. So we talked about it, and even she had in her eyes, she's like, I can't do it. And this person supposedly is clean now. Like a month. Been going to church, and she's all changed. I'm like, no, it was just a few months ago. She stole a bunch of drugs from family, basically, I guess, whatever, from Karen's son. And I was like, no. We were over the house, and we were giving her furniture, and she took toilet paper. Like, we're like, is this stuff free? I'm like, no, it's not free. Like, we're still own this house, and I'm here working and stuff. I'm gonna need that to wipe my butt. I just bought it and stuff. So she's like, well, and she's like literally taking rolls of toilet paper out of our house after I told her, no, do not take the toilet paper. She shoved it in her purse. There was a bunch of pills around which were non-narcotics and all that other stuff, but drug addicts don't give a shit. And she took a bunch of pills. There was like hundreds of pills, like in packets. They were like thyroid medication and dumb shit like that. But she didn't know what they were, so she stuffed them in her purse real quick. Only person in the house was her, and then the one who invited her, which would never steal. She's been there dozens of times. There was many pills there. She was there for a couple hours, and then she was gone. All the pills were gone. So I'm like, nope, didn't happen. I asked everybody else involved. They all clearly it was me, Karen, and this other person, and then the thief. And I was like, can't do it. So the woman's like, oh, I understand. I'm like, that's up to you if you want to tell her she's not welcome, or you can just wait and see if she says, no, I don't want to go. Don't give a damn, but she's not coming in my house. And Karen was relieved, but it's that weird awkwardness. And I'm just like, I don't play the game of beating around the bush and stuff and then have to go hide all my medication and my freaking Tylenol, my ibuprofen and shit. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. Hide my vitamins because bitch don't know what they are, and she's going to steal them and try and sell them. So, and she stole her stuff, pawned it at pawn shops, and the person had to go buy back their own stuff. The pawn shop never pressed charges on her. And I'm like, no, I don't play the game. I'm not doing it. So that was a fun and wonderful, stressful time. So, anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to y'all soon. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.